Hello, in this video I will show you how to install games on the Nintendo NES Classic Mini using hakchi2. Since the software comes from an unknown source, many antivirus programs will delete this file immediately after you have downloaded it. So therefore, the first step in this tutorial is to disable your antivirus. For this example, I here show you how to do so for Windows Defender, but if you use a different kind of antivirus, you should look up yourself how to disable this. Okay, so now we download the hakchi2 zip file, which has the application on it. On this Reddit page there is a link. I've put the link in the description of this video as well. Please note that Google Chrome here wants to prevent me from keeping the file, so I press keep and then I can fully download the file here. Okay, now we extract the zip file, which we do like this, or with any program you prefer. So inside this file is this executable file, which you can now safely open because you disabled the antivirus, but even still Windows wants to protect me, which I safely ignore. And this is the user interface. On the left there is a list where you can add your custom games, and at the top are the 30 pre-installed games, which you can also uncheck if you like. You can select a new game, which you can download yourself from wherever you would like to. For this example, I use the game Tetris. At the right here you can change some of the game options. You can even automatically use the Google search for downloading artwork, and once you have every game in the list and made all the settings you want to make, you can press on the button at the bottom right. Okay, so the first time you run this, it will show a pop-up that says that you need to dump your kernel image, that you only need to do once. Just press yes to continue, and then you are greeted with the second screen, which shows you a couple of steps that you must take to make the connection between the NES and your computer. I will now show you how to perform these steps. So first, make sure the power button isn't pressed, so it would actually be off. And if that's the case, you can plug in the USB cable inside the NES and with your computer, and then press down the reset button, and then click the power button so it's on, and then you can release the reset button after a couple of seconds. If this is the first time you use this software, you have to press the install driver button. You additionally need to allow this executable to run as well, and then it will open a command prompt here showing you to press enter, and then you can do so, and that means the driver is installed. Immediately after, the software will dump the kernel as you allowed at the beginning of the process. This will take some time. In the video it's sped up. So at this point you will get a new pop-up asking you to allow the flashing of a custom kernel, which is also only necessary for the first run. I have sped up this process because this takes a couple of minutes. Once that is done, we can upload our new game or new games to the NES Mini. Simply press OK to start this process. I also sped up this part. This may take longer in your case if you upload more games. Okay, now we are shown the final pop-up showing that the upload process has been successfully completed. At this point the power LED is on the NES, and wait for it to turn off. Then you can safely power off the device using the power button, and then you can remove the USB cable and connect it to your television. Okay, we've connected it to the television, so I'm starting it up. And I've done this previously before I filmed this, so Tetris is already selected, but as you can see, Tetris is in the list of games now, and we can open it and play it just like any other game on the device. I also wanted to show you an additional thing, which is that the suspend points also work fine. So here I save one, I open it again, and I can continue my game. Finally, I want to conclude this video with some final notes. In my limited testing, I found that both EU and US.NES ROM files work completely fine. I assume, but I'm not sure, that this will be the case for all regions. I can also not guarantee that all games will work as good as the games that I've tested. And then I want to credit at least 2 developers that I know of that have contributed to these hakchi software parts, which first is Mad Monkey from a Russian forum who created hakchi, and which was then further streamlined to hakchi2 by Clusterm. And for completeness, I also want to make you aware of the fact that you may use this software for your own risk, just like I did. As I stated at the beginning of this video, you had to turn off your antivirus to run this software. Perhaps this has been very foolish of me, and I have just installed some Trojan on my computer, which if this is the case, I will post an update video to show you, and I will remove this video, of course. But for what it's worth, for the last couple of hours, I have not had any problems with the software, and my NES is also working completely fine. But if this changes, or if this doesn't work out for you, as it turned out for me, I'm sorry for that, but I am not responsible for anything someone else does to his or her NES. If you have any questions, you can always put them in the comments on this video, of course, but I will not be able to answer all of them. And also, I have not created this software, so any problems that you face, I might not be able to solve. So please consider first searching for your problem on the internet, and you will probably find an answer faster than I would be able to do exactly the same thing and respond it to you via the YouTube comments. And finally, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope this video has been helpful. If so, please consider sharing it with others that might find this interesting as well. And on that note, goodbye.